The final fragments of Australith are gradually disappearing. The divine camera of the divine level reporter has also captured this scene. The victory news has been transmitted to all corners of the world. After 2 long months, tens of millions of people have died, but in the end, the human extinction disaster named Australith has been completely defeated, completely disappeared from the world. Under the feet of the giant thorns, the memory traces of that ancient beast, the survivors of GR City flooded the streets, their faces full of tears, hugging each other, even strangers. They burst into the dawn of victory. Meanwhile, the mutant star warriors still guard solemnly, because they have not received the order to retreat. Through the TV screen, people everywhere are also ecstatic. Humanity has completely won. Everyone jumps for joy. A satisfying battle, thrilling to the last breath, has ended, and humans have continued to win the right to survive. At the Federal Spiritual Power Supervision Bureau, these senior personnel began to dance nameless dances. They all melted into joy. An unbelievable victory has come. The chairman also could not hide his happy face, but he just sat quietly, as if a supreme leader should not show too much in front of his employees. But it must be said that he really felt unbelievable. What a beast and human alliance. Defeating the destroyer, it is a fairy tale, but at least, this story has a happy ending. Damn it, the handsome and stylish divine tree now looks so withered. There is only one canopy left on the head of the divine tree, which used to be very lush and green. The divine tree is standing with Cheesy right where they fought earlier. They look around the city, which is completely a desolate plain. The divine tree couldn't help but sigh, didn't expect the battle to devastate the city like this. But Cheesy immediately comforted. Human wars are much more terrifying. The divine tree asked gently, "Have you found the person you want to find?" Cheesy, full of wounds, still carrying a star on his back, looking very romantic, gently said, "I haven't found it yet. I'm busy evacuating people. I have no chance to find someone." At this moment, a 9-tailed fox walked up. Cheesy saw this and greeted her. 9 Tails said, "It's just right to have the 9th here." It seemed that 9 Tails had something important to say. Then, with a serious face, 9 Tails gently said, "I regret to inform you of a piece of news. Qin Kong said that Xiao Ai sacrificed herself to protect the people. She was ambushed. Qin Kong said they couldn't protect the human race. There were too many humans. The dark beasts had secretly attacked. Xiao Ai only had 1 gun left. Qin Kong couldn't be blamed." Upon hearing this, Cheesy's face turned purple without a drop of blood. His heart seemed to have frozen, a heartache. Then, the divine tree used its roots to take Cheesy away. 9 Tails added, "Qin Kong has erected a tombstone for her. You should go and see it." On the way, the divine tree and Cheesy were silent, as if the divine tree didn't want to affect Cheesy's memories. But then, the divine tree asked Cheesy, after seeing the tombstone, "What should you do?" The panda just kept silent. The divine tree said, "There must be a lot of things you want to say, right?" The divine tree continued, "He really wanted to encourage Cheesy like an elder brother. Be brave, say goodbye to her. She is a strong person, doesn't like people to be sad, so don't cry." At this moment, the panda decisively said, "I understand, because crying is for the cowardly." After about 30 minutes, they arrived at Xiao Ai's tomb. A simple tombstone, with a sharp triangular stone pointing to the sky, looks simple but very solemn. Definitely a masterpiece of Qin Kong. Cheesy stood in front of the tomb for a long time, under the bright noon sun in Jie. Cheesy saw many small flowers around the tombstone. Cheesy spoke to himself, as if imagining talking to Xiao Ai's soul. "These flowers are made by the flower god. I owe everyone a lot of kindness. Xiao Ai, can you see? I am no longer in danger, because I have become much stronger. I didn't expect us to meet like this. This is probably the last time we talk. Although I also can't bear it. Every joy must end. I will not cry in the future, will continue to be brave, because the world does not stop for anyone. Crying is meaningless, only continuous progress can grow. This is the truth I understood after being protected by you. I swear, Xiao Ai, you can rest assured about me." But at this moment, a familiar voice rang out, "Cheesy, my God." This made Cheesy jump out of his skin. Was it a ghost? Of course, Cheesy is not afraid of ghosts. Suddenly, time becomes slow. Each falling leaf also does not want to fall. Cheesy recognizes this call. His heart is beating. Cheesy gathers all his courage to turn around and look. A girl, a familiar shoulder, a light pink hair, and the sweet smell of lavender. It's Xiao Ai, she's not dead. Chi suddenly remembered what the divine tree said. The divine tree asked what to do when he met that girl. It turns out everyone was playing Chi. But Chi believed that Xiao Ai was dead, so he didn't prepare anything, except for the 500-word eulogy. So naturally forgot the oath. Damn it, Chi cried out loud, tears and snot flowed like rain. Chi choked, in his head appeared the whispered words, I'm sorry, I ran away at that time. But I'm back now, this is the voice from the heart. Chi has waited so many years just to say this apology. In short, I have a lot of things to say, but in the end, Chi just shouted Xiao Ai's name. Finally, the two close friends, after many difficulties, found each other. Xiao Ai's eyes were also full of tears, ready to pour out. The words of the divine tree echoed in Chi's ears, don't cry, that's cowardly. But Chi couldn't control himself, tears and snot flowed like a waterfall, the intense emotion couldn't be suppressed. Chi choked again, trying to say, I thought I would never see you again in my life. Hearing this, Xiao Ai's tears also flowed like a waterfall. Both of them cried out loud, then rushed to hug each other. Chi cried and said, I will settle accounts with the divine tree. I will punch the big sister Nine Tails. At this moment, Xiao Ai's silent grandfather stood from a distance watching. He felt relieved. It was a happy ending. The withered divine tree and Nine Tails stood on a high rock, observing the city. The divine tree gently said, consider it a small revenge, next time I won't spare him. Haha, Chi got a painful prank. Then the divine tree ordered the nine-tailed fox to announce to the legions, hand over the refugees to the human army, we all retreat. The divine tree pondered a bit when thinking about the ninth. He is happily forgetting about the sky and clouds, so the divine tree decided to let this boy decide his own future. It's clear, the ninth is ready to risk his life for humans. The divine tree has been mentally prepared for a long time. The ninth may stand with humans. It's okay, as I said, the divine tree believes that the ninth will never harm Misty Mountain. Thinking of this, the divine tree smiled again. After every battle, the one who cleans up all potential risks is still Xiaoling. The staff is reporting to Xiaoling that they have cleaned up all the remnants of the dark beasts in the city. Xiaoling smiled contentedly. She didn't fight much in this battle, but used all her strength and was seriously injured due to exhaustion of spiritual power. But in the end, the great victory belonged to the owner. Third Order punched away Fifth Order. It's too proud. She ordered her staff to retreat. The mission was completed. On the side of the Spiritual Power Supervision Bureau, after celebrating the victory, they started to worry. A big problem is that the Misty Mountain Army is still flooding the city with terrifying combat power. They are afraid that if Misty Mountain does not retreat, but uses hundreds of thousands of refugees as hostages to threaten the government, what then? It's funny and it's sad, human hearts are always so unpredictable. The chairman remained silent without making a decision. At this moment, the assistant rushed in. There was an extremely urgent news that made her sweat. She shouted, Mr. Chairman, the beasts of Misty Mountain have completely retreated. Upon hearing this news, the chairman immediately fell silent, completely unbelievable. With such a large number of hostages, Misty Mountain could completely make demands on humans, but they retreated. The refugees have been completely handed over to the army. The people seem to have also started to change their views on the beasts of Misty Mountain. They are completely decent, rescue the people, protect them, help them evacuate, so the country should not punish them in the future. The people continued to buzz, each with a story about the beasts of Misty Mountain. Do you know? That elf girl really gave me a bun. I wish I had that white tiger as a mount, it's really cute. The chairman immediately realized the deep plan of the divine tree. He and humans have been completely calculated by the divine tree, haha. End of chapter 133. See you next Friday.